Yo, what's up, family? Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. So I have something crazy to share with you guys. The head transplant. I mean, this is getting a little bit too far, guys. But the Bible says in the book of Enoch that the fallen angels, they taught mankind pretty much tools to go against God, and that's where I believe the AI comes from. I truly believe the AI is from fallen angel knowledge. This has been around for centuries. I know AI has kind of been getting popular for the past couple decades, but this has been around for centuries. There's nothing new under the sun. And it's crazy how so many things are happening with these past couple of days. You had the Iran president. He got so-called died in a helicopter crash. I don't really believe nothing the media tells me. You had the whole Drake and Kendrick rap beef. You got the whole Diddy situation, just keeping people distracted. But let's play the video, man. This is a lot of things are taking place.
Introducing Brain Bridge, the world's first revolutionary concept for a head transplant machine, which uses state-of-the-art robotics and artificial intelligence to conduct complete head and face transplantation procedures, ensuring smooth outcomes and faster recoveries. Because head transplants require high speed, precision, and efficiency, Brain Bridge utilizes advanced
I mean, look at that, guys. Look at the AI stuff, that the robots, like, there won't be no need for doctors no more if that's the case. I mean, I don't want to trust those guys for nothing.
High precision robotic systems to speed up the process, eliminate human error, prevent brain cell degradation, and ensure seamless compatibility. The head transplant procedure involves removing a person's entire head containing the brain from their current diseased body and attaching it to the body of a healthy, young, brain-dead donor. Head transplants could provide individuals with severe medical conditions such as terminal cancer, paralysis, spinal cord injuries, or neurodegenerative diseases the opportunity to have a fully functional body while preserving their consciousness, memories, and cognitive abilities. The neurons are the longest-lasting functional cells in the human body, and according to our estimates, the brain is capable of lasting several hundred years, provided that the rest of the body remains young. The Brain Bridge concept involves the use of the integrated robotics platform comprised of the two autonomous surgical robots, designed to perform simultaneous surgeries on two bodies side by side within a single setup. The complete robotization of the process allows for the surgery to be performed in an environment with varying temperature and pressure. The procedure begins by preparing the donor and recipient bodies. The donor is a brain-dead patient who has a functional body with vital organs in good condition, while the recipient is the patient whose head will be transplanted on.
And see, this is how they're going to make the mark of the beast. And I've been saying this in my videos. It's not going to be 666 red devil horns and scaring people and you better take this. No, like Satan's going to make it come off as very appealing. Like, oh, this could cure like cancer or whatever, any various diseases, right? Like they're gonna make it feel like you could open your car, you could open your house, you no longer need keys. They're gonna make it very appealing to the masses. It's not gonna be something that's gonna be scary to take. Like they're gonna make it very appealing. You could travel, stuff like that, blah blah.
To the new body. General anesthesia is administered to both the recipient and the donor. Both patients undergo tracheotomy, with a tube inserted into the trachea to provide respiratory support and facilitate mechanical ventilation. Our proprietary artificial plasma solution is administered to both the recipient and the donor. This solution is designed to keep the brain and body oxygenated, prevent clotting, and allow for safe operation at low temperatures. The recipient's head and the donor body are cooled to approximately 5 degrees Celsius to reduce potential brain damage during the detachment. Guided by advanced real-time molecular level imaging systems, Brain Bridge carefully separates the heads from the two bodies with the help of a specialized surgical technique that preserves the spinal cord and key blood vessels. Deep incisions are carefully made around the neck to expose the necessary structures, including the carotid and vertebral arteries, jugular veins, and spine. With the help of specialized AI algorithms, Brain Bridge tracks both muscles and nerves during surgery to facilitate seamless reattachment. Next, incisions are made in the trachea, esophagus, veins, and arteries. The blood is then completely drained from the recipient's head to prevent clotting. The recipient's head is then positioned adjacent to the donated body using a mobile platform. BrainBridge immediately connects the detached head to the circulatory system of the donor body, which helps maintain blood flow during the rest of the procedure.
I mean, dude, just looking at this type of stuff, man, it just looks like, it looks demonic if you ask me, man. Like, if that was actually a real human, like, I would just look and use my own discernment and be like, is this of God? Is this something that God wanted me to do? Didn't God create me in this perfect image? Why do I need this? But, you know, Satan has to, you know, give you something to sell.
It also re-warms the recipient's head and provides it with oxygenated blood. With the help of its ultra-precision surgical instruments, BrainBridge begins reconnecting the spinal cord, esophagus, trachea, nerves, blood vessels, and other tissues. This step facilitates communication between the brain and the new body. The machine utilizes microsurgery techniques and delicate microscopic adjustments to ensure the proper alignment and fusion.
The future is a wave of a
Wait,
hand
he just
away.
uses, like, because the Bible says that it's in the left hand. Let me go back real quick. He uses go back. He uses his right. Looks like his right hand.
The future is a wave of a hand away.
Wait, hold up. Looks like a left hand. Hold up. That looks like the left hand.
Wave of a hand away.
Hold up. Let me see that Bible verse real quick.
The future is a wave of a hand away.
So it do look like his left hand.
Here it is again.
Okay. I mean, regardless if this is left, yeah, this is left hand. Regardless if it's a left or right, now this is just a demonstration, but I'm pretty sure this is how the mark's going to be. You can open your door, or there's a business, there's your work. This could be all tied into a system. The beast system, Satan system. Okay? And I believe
So this is where the microchip implant story begins, for those who want them at least. A clinical setting, a sterile environment, with some rather daunting bits of medical kit. So talk us through what happens next.
So the first part of the procedure is local anaesthetic is applied, so just your hand there. Then we'll use a scalpel just to make a small incision just there. And then finally, it's the rather large needle.
Okay, I'm not going to play them doing that, but yeah.
Technology for disabled people, we implant. Banking, security, general users, so contactless payments, passport data, all can be stored on these microchips and embedded in your hand. Comes down to convenience, I suppose, for a lot of people. It's very hard to lose your hand. It's easy to lose your keys, your wallet, so a lot of certain demographics want that convenience.
This is one of several implant firms reportedly in discussions with British financial and legal companies. The names of the companies are being
Look how
closely
small it
guarded.
is.
This isn't new technology. Microchip.
Okay, I'm not going to say that.
And that comes with inherent risks and dangers. Those risks and dangers shouldn't just be ignored by an employer. They need to take those into consideration, and they definitely shouldn't be pressuring any workers into be microchipped.
Biotech companies say the technology should be voluntary and that people must have a right to privacy. But with one Swedish firm, Biohacks, claiming to have already...
So as you can see, people are volunteering, they're smiling, man, people are smiling their way to the lake of fire, man. The Bible did, make it clear that, God will send a strong delusion on the people. So you really can't feel bad for them. Be like you can't pray for these people. If God has sent them over to a strong delusion, what is my prayers going to do, guys? These people chose Satan, and they got to pick, reap what they sow, the consequences that they chose. So a lot of people say that this AI technology has been out for decades, but nah, it's been out for centuries, guys. There ain't nothing new under the sun. The book of Enoch makes it clear how the fallen angels taught mankind, things to go against God. There's nothing new. This is the same thing. This is the same thing that's being implemented. They say decades, I say centuries. So let's hear what this has to say right here.
Forewarning. An intriguing possibility gaining traction lately is that of an RFID chip. The RFID chip. Radio Frequency Identification RFID uses electromagnetic fields to automatically identify and track tags or chips attached to objects. This technology has been around for decades and currently has many uses, such as tracking pharma.
It says it's been around for decades. Cap, man. Maybe 100, 200 decades. It's been out for centuries. it's been out for a long time, guys.
Pharmaceuticals, library books, vehicles, jewelry, other valuables, wildlife, and pets. RFID allows for the simple locating of these things, as well as rapidly identifying them. Additionally, RFID is the basis for transponder key vehicle ignitions and contactless payment methods. Recently, RFID chips have been used in humans, with some firms making RFID chip implants.
That just reminded me. I went to Whole's Food. I went to Whole's Food, and they have it where you could pay with on the palm of your chip. Like I saw like some short on it like a couple of years ago, but I actually went to Whole's Food it was like 2-3 months ago, and like it says like, do you want to pay with your card or with your palm? Like, so it's like this is slowly already being implemented, man. And this is going to be the future. Like I said, guys, the Mark of the Beast, they're going to make it seem to be cool and, convenient. They're not going to Saint's not going to market it as in something scary. It's no. He's going to market it as something that's going to help you. Like I said, maybe cure various diseases. Just be something that's very convenient. You could travel, you could keep your job, things of that sort. People don't want to give up the things of this world, but always remember, God says, build up your treasures in heaven. And a lot of people, they don't do that. They don't have that spiritual mind.
Available to their employees. With an implanted chip, an employee can wave a hand to open doors, pay for food in the cafeteria, and gain access to the copy machine. Proponents of RFID implants in humans envision a future.
And remember how with the the word that you can't say no more, people lost their jobs. People were forced to get it. They didn't get the they would lose their job or face some type of consequence. This is going to be the same thing that's going to happen with the actual Mark of the Beast. This is why I told people that the that was the mark. Okay, the word that you can't say no more, the C, whatever, right? But that's just the pre-programming. A lot of people caved in. They didn't want to get kicked out of their family's house. They didn't want to, lose their job. They wanted to fit into society. They didn't want to, they wanted to be able to still travel and do things of that sort. So people are going to have to choose, man. They're going to have to choose a side.
Where people no longer
God's
need
not
a
playing with
wallet
people,
or
man.
passport. They believe that these implants can be used to locate children and the elderly if they wander
Do you see?
off.
Like, look at that. It says that, it says it will be used to locate children and the elderly if they wander off. So see, it's going to be marketed as something that's going to be like saving and loving. And if you go against the mark, the world is going to turn against you. They're going to hate you. They're going to belittle you, just like they did when this came out. But they were all deceived because years later, the mainstream media realized it was a mistake.
If they wander off, find kidnapped victims and allow emergency medical technicians to access the medical records of unconscious patients. While RFID technology in humans is gaining popularity globally, there are concerns related to medical, technological, and ethical issues. For readers of the Bible, an RFID chip may raise suspicions because it resembles the Mark of the Beast prophesied in Revelation, especially considering that most transponder implants are being placed in a person's right hand, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. He causes everyone to receive a mark, which will be given to all those under the rule of the beast and his associate. This mark is necessary for participating in the economy, and those without it will not be able to buy or sell anything.
So there you go, guys. To fit into society, it's all being pre-planned, pre-programming, programming the subconscious mind slowly but surely, so you could get the mark. Without Christ, a lot of people are going to cave in, if not most people, or if not all people. So I hope you guys got edified from this, man. Don't be distracted by what the media is pushing you. What the media does is that they like to call the heroes villains and the villains heroes. So I hope you guys, learn something in this video. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, comment, all that. I'm out. Peace.